a new video. I wanted to make like a sequel, or well, just update you a little bit on what's going on after the video I posted last year. I think it was end of April, so it's been a little bit more than a year since I posted my long COVID video, and I just wanted to talk a little bit what has happened since. So I got some notes, some things I want to talk about. So I uploaded that video end of April, and a lot of you have reached out to me on Instagram and asked a lot of different things, but you've asked if I'm fully recovered now. Because I wasn't in April, I was doing a lot better because of DNRS, Dynamic Neural Retraining System, the program that was really the key for my recovery. I wasn't fully recovered then, but I am now. So yay! I'm very happy about that and excited to share this. So in April, I was doing quite well physically. I didn't have the problems with energy that had been really low during my long COVID period. I was feeling a lot better. I could go for really long walks, and I just felt like I could do any type of physical exercise. I just wanted to take it slow because I knew that I had been inactive for quite a long time. So I wanted to take it slow. But I was doing really great. I will come back to this bit, talking about exercise in a little bit. But I was working 25%, 2 hours a day. Yeah, 2 hours a day back then. And I felt really good about it, and it was a big change from how it used to be. And this was end of April, and then I was slowly getting better and better. I was still struggling getting some symptoms, but I was officially back full-time in work in early August. But it was just because I wanted to take it slow. I had some time off, 4 weeks off in July, but really I could do 8 hours of work in end of June. I tried working 8 hours then, and I can do that without any symptoms. So I usually say that from end of June, which was 1 year after I got the virus, I was fully recovered from long COVID. So that was really, really great, and I'm so happy. It was definitely DNRS that was the key for that, and what made me feel good again. And I was really happy about that time. I was full with gratitude and feeling really good. Something that did happen that I wanted to mention about exercise was that even though I say that I was fully recovered then from long COVID, from like the typical, well, I can't say typical with long COVID, I got like so many different symptoms, but whatever. Something else happened when I was starting to exercise more, when I started to move more. I got pain in different parts of my body. It started in like my thigh and my knees, nothing bad, just some pain. And it just moved around, it behaved quite weirdly, and eventually it kind of moved into my right heel and decided to stay there. Just to be, not all the time, to be on and off, and it didn't make any sense. But I just thought, well, I've just been inactive, so maybe my body's not used to this. And I talked to my DNRS coach, and she said, this is quite common. I was so convinced quite straight away that, okay, the reason I'm tired, the reason that I got fatigue, is not because there's anything wrong with my body. It's not because, anything is going on in my body. It's because my brain is sending out signals to my body that I need to take a rest, that I need to sleep or lie down. But I knew there's nothing wrong with my body. I didn't have any fear related to that. I just moved, but I did it step by step to just do it in a comfortable way. But my coach said it's quite common that when this happens, the brain, the limbic system, the part of the brain that's involved in this, gets really kind of scared because it wants to protect me. That's why it's sending the signals to take it really slow and rest and to regulate down my energy, because it's trying to protect me. It thinks that it's dangerous to move. So when I stopped listening to these signals, they didn't affect me, they didn't create fear. My brain learned, okay, maybe we need to try something else to make her stop. So I think the pain came as a result of that, just as another way to try to make me not move. So that was very interesting. A bit strange, but yeah, you know, the brain is crazy, and that's how the pain is created in the brain. And I just realized there's nothing wrong with my foot, there's nothing wrong with my heel. It's totally fine. It's just that my brain is sending these pain signals to make sure that I'm not moving too much. So incrementally, I was increasing my exercise, my movement. I started cycling in May, I think, and then I was working my way up to like cycling half an hour, and the pain never got worse. It didn't really get better, but it never got worse. I started running in September, taking it really, really slow. I mean, it's always good to take it slow. It was also a good way to make sure the fear didn't get too much, because the chemistry that comes with fear is a stress emotion that is not really helpful in healing the brain. Yeah, anyway, I was working with that, and I kind of learned to ignore it, and the fear at least started to go. And then eventually the pain went as well, but it took me quite a while. That was something that happened just a couple of months ago, even though it started to decrease, and it wasn't as much and as often, and yeah, you know. So I was supposed to do the DNRS program for at least 6 months, and I knew that. When I was recovered from long COVID after 4 months, I knew, okay, I'm at least gonna do it for 2 more months. Then I had that pain, and I knew that that was related to, so I was going to keep doing the program until that one was gone. And a lot of other things happened at that time. I think when I got sick, or well, yeah, that too, but also especially when I started with the program and started to work with myself and getting really aware of my thought patterns, I realized that I had a lot of unhelpful thought patterns, a lot of and behavioral patterns too, and emotional patterns that weren't helpful, that I learned earlier in life that would create like a low intensity stress all the time. I would have too much pressure on myself in work situations, I would have too much pressure on myself in relationships, and that was something my relationship ended in May last year, and that also made me think a lot about and evaluate what I am doing for myself and the other person in my relationships. So I realized that I had a lot of deeper work that I wanted to do, a lot of core beliefs that I've had all my life, or most of my life, that just weren't helping me. So I took the opportunity and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give myself just a chance to fully recover in every way. It's not only about the long COVID, and that was just a start, but then there were so many other things going on as well inside of me that I just wanted to change now when I had really good tools. And this is quite personal, but I wanted to share this anyway because I feel like it's a really important part of my journey too. And I started therapy in September last year, after my 6 months mark, because they don't recommend you to do that when you start DNRS because of different reasons. But I felt like I was ready to do that, to do deeper work and go deeper inside. And that has helped so much. It has really helped me to find my inner compass again. I never had my inner compass because I just learned to not listen to it. I was barely angry before because that was an emotion that I kind of learned not to have, because I learned that it was dangerous for me to express anger. Not like it really was dangerous, but it's some things like that. There are things that you can learn in childhood or in different life circumstances, and I know that I'm not alone. But that was something that I could change with therapy. I also have done a lot of yoga and very like mind, body, soul type of yoga to really feel into my body and feel my emotions in different ways. And I feel that for me, the yoga, the therapy, and DNRS, and doing the exercises that comes with that, that has just been the key for me to work with all of these things that I realized that I wanted to change. I've been working quite a lot on myself in the last year. It's been really hard, but it's also been very rewarding. I've just felt so much better than I have ever had. I think it came in like November, December, January, when I just realized like I'm so happy all the time. And it's not about being happy, because obviously life happens, and obviously I have rough days too, like I used to before, but the good days are so much better because I can really embrace all what's good. I can really be in gratitude in a way that I wasn't able to before, and I know that's because I've really changed my brain chemistry. It's not the same as it used to be, and my bad days are not as bad because I got these tools, and I can be aware in another way, and I can be compassionate with myself and not be hard on myself when I really just need love. And that has totally changed everything. So I think it was in early April this year, in 2022, which is 1.5 months ago, when I've been doing the program. I've been focusing a lot on myself every day, just taking the time to do what's good for me and trying to rewire my brain. And then I just realized, well, you know what? I'm recovered now. My brain is working as I want it to do. I still got these old patterns sometimes, but they don't decide what I'm gonna do. They don't control me. They can be here in the background, but I'm living my life in the way that I want to live my life. My relationships are so much better. I'm much more authentic and honest. I have boundaries in my relationships. I have boundaries with work, boundaries in all areas of my life, and that's something that I was struggling with a lot before and didn't really have. I just feel so calm and at peace in most situations, and it's just so different. I know that people can change a lot in 2 years, because it's always been 2 years now since I got sick, but I just know I'm in such a different place, and I really feel like I'm finally becoming the person I was always meant to be. And that just really feels so great. I'm so incredibly happy and grateful for everything that I've got in my life now. And I know it's thanks to the experiences that I've had. I know that I needed to go through that to be here today. And I know that some of you watching this will be going through what I went through. You might be sick, you might be really struggling with finding hope in where you are, and it's so easy for me to say, because I'm not there anymore, to say that it's gonna get better, but there really is something on the other side when you get better. This is an experience that you will remember, and you get a new perspective on things. And I really know that you can recover, because I could, and a lot of others have as well. I am not the first one, I'm not the last one, and the same goes for you. And I just wanted to add this bit about everything else that has happened as well. That it's not only about not having long COVID, about not being sick. It's about changing a lot of other things as well. And that can happen too. And yeah, I just encourage you to do that too. Yeah, so that was it. I think this has been a long chat. I've just been thinking about checking in with you again and just giving you an update on what's going on. And I'm really enjoying the messages I get on Instagram when you reach out. I've read your comments on the other video, and it just makes me so happy. It brings me so much joy to hear that it's helping you and inspiring you, and that makes my journey and everything that was hard for me, it makes it all worth it. To know that it's not only helping me, but it's also helping you. And I'm forever grateful for that. So I'm so happy when you reach out, and I'm so happy to answer any questions, if there's any advice that I can give. I know how hard it can be at first when you're starting the program, or if you're just feeling that you are lacking hope. If I can help, I want to help. I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yeah, we'll see if I'll make another video. I haven't decided what's gonna happen with this. Bye bye.